Yeah, so our relationship with eGain goes back actually before my time, a good 15 years that we've been with eGain. So I guess you could call us early adopters of knowledge management. And then about 8 years ago, I got asked to come along and support the consolidation of knowledge management. And at the time, eGain was the provider within EE, which is one of the brands that we look after. But also we had, I think it was 15 knowledge management solutions across BT, so lots of consolidation needed to happen. We have around 25 million customers. We're across 400 stores in the UK, and I support 10,000 agents across the call centres. So this was our challenge. We wanted to basically create this personalised experience. Everyone's talked about this. But we had a huge amount of knowledge dispersed across a number of different tools. And therefore, it was absolutely massive opportunity, but also a massive job to complete. And maintain an innovation program. So really important, actually, that with eGain, it is a partnership. So I'm forever coming up with new ideas or sometimes problem statements that we take back to eGain that we work with on, and it really feels like a partnership that we work on together. We built our solution based on case-based reasoning. You've heard eGain talk about that. So guided help flows for the vast majority of our processes. And we asked our agents, when they're on a call, to follow those processes step by step. And when we deployed that out there, it meant that we got this absolutely amazing insight. So from day one, we were able to understand what was working, what wasn't working, to create that continuous improvement loop, combined with the feedback as well. It was absolutely brilliant. We saw an increase in our NPS score of 30 points. We saw an improvement of first contact resolution, FCR of 37%, and most importantly, the speed to competency changed dramatically. We were able, actually, we've got to the point now where often our new agents will come in, they'll spend a couple of weeks maybe in the training room, and then we'll get them on that first call, because we're that confident that they can follow those processes from day one and build their own confidence. We're now on our AI journey. So who said we're going to crawl? I'm not sure where you are. We're back in crawling mode in our world, I feel a little bit. So we kind of established ourselves really well. We've got a solution that we know is being used. The kind of conformance rate is around 80%, something like 500,000 sessions a week. So we know the tool's really well used and engaged. So we did, back a few months ago, we did a survey out to all of our agents, and out of the 10,000, around 1,300 of them completed that survey, which is massive. It just shows, I think, they want to help us improve as well. And what they told us is that 25% of them told us that actually they felt that Albert, that's our knowledge solution, I should have probably said that earlier, but we call it Albert, is no longer fit for purpose in terms of answering their queries. And when we dug a little deeper into that, what they were effectively saying is actually guided help flows on every session is just slowing us down. We want the opportunity to be able to find things much quicker than that. And they want choice. They want to know, they want to use the tool when they need it, but they want choice. They want to feel empowered as well. We are about to go live with our solution, and it will be focused on streamlining those search capabilities, making sure that we can retrieve the knowledge quickly, improve our call handling time. That opportunity is huge. And also, we think, actually, if we make that search facility much faster, that there's a chance it could also have an impact on our first contact resolution. I think, in particular, one of the things we're really interested in trying to look at is how do we convert some of our really complicated guided help processes into content that works with the generative AI solution. So I was really excited to see the product earlier today that I think is really going to help us to do that. The opportunity is huge. And if you're starting your journey in knowledge management, this is your opportunity from day one. So we believe we can save at least 10% of our call handling time on 500,000 calls a week. Knowledge that we sit within our digital space also feeds our chatbot, which is known as Amy. It feeds our digital IVR. There is a massive opportunity for us to use that central knowledge solution powered by a generative AI instant answers solution to power all of our channels and create that end-to-end omni-channel experience with a true baton pass as well. So if a customer chooses to start in one channel and wants to then move and speak to an agent, the agent knows what's happened to that customer. Today, that would be a standalone experience. So the opportunity is huge. And if we can combine that with all of the data that's available to us to create that personalized experience, I think we can really turn around customer experience for every single one of our customers.